Hey, science music fans. Welcome to Animal Tracks, the greatest hits of 3, 2, 1 Contact. The only science show you can dance to. I'm your Animal Tracks VJ, Dave the Animal Quinn. Hey, we're all animals, right? And I just don't mean party animals, although some of us do like to get down on occasion. Where was I? Oh yeah, animals. Animals are great. And you got all kinds of animals. You got your birds, got your reptiles, your fish, your amphibians, your insects, and my personal favorite, mammals. Mammals are great. Warm-blooded, a little hairy, terrific backbone, nurse their young. Hey, you can't do better than a mammal. And you can't do better than our first up Animal Tracks hit. That's right, the totally excellent, ever-loving, and quite popular Mammal Gospel. Let's dance.
A bear and a monkey, a mouse and a baboon.
A lion, a dolphin, a horse and a raccoon
have something in common with the panda in the zoo.
They're all mammals, they're all mammals. People are mammals too. A whale in the ocean, a puppy, your dad.
A camel, a tiger, the best friend you ever had.
A fox and a porcupine, a rhino and a shrew, yeah.
They're all mammals, they're all mammals. People are mammals too.
A cow,
It's a mammal,
A wombat,
it's a mammal,
a wallaby,
it's a mammal.
and a echidna.
Would I kid ya? People are mammals too. An aardvark, a squirrel, a cat.
an elephant, and a gorilla and a bat.
A lemur, a lion, a pangolin.
Ooh, she's a mammal, she's a mammal, you're a mammal, they're all mammals. People, I said people are mammals. He's a mammal, she's a mammal, people are mammals too.
Was that great or what? You know that shot with the chimpanzee looked like he's singing? I love that shot. Hey, next up here on Animal Tracks, baby time.
Miguel, how long does it take to have a baby?
Depends on who's having the baby.
What do you mean?
It takes some animals longer than others.
I'm waiting for my baby. It feels like a long, long time. I'm waiting for my baby. I'm happy and I'm feeling fine. So many days go by 'cause it takes a long time to grow. Now I'm eating for two, waiting to see if my baby will be a he or a she. I've been waiting to meet you. I'm glad you didn't get here late. Seemed like forever. But baby, you were worth the wait.
Animal lifestyles. How long do they live?
An adult mayfly lives for only one day. A rabbit can live for about 12 years. A cat may live for 16 years. A dog can live for 20 years. A lion can live for 30 years. A pelican can live for 45 years. A dolphin can live for 65 years. An elephant can live for 68 years. People can live for 80 years. And a tortoise can live for 100 years.
So what? Some giant redwoods can live for over 1,000 years.
Are a family with lots of variety.
It's cold in here. I mean, really cold. I hate the cold. Nothing could live in the cold. You couldn't live in the cold. Well, I doubt it, at least. Though. Maybe some things could live in the cold, like seals or penguins, because they're like really cool animals. Anyway, next clip, Living on the Edge. Whoop!
Where the ocean meets the snow, that's the place you call home. You're living on the edge. Where the water meets the ice, that's the place you spend your life. You're living on the edge. Antarctica is hard to survive in, but the ocean's a place to stay alive in. Just dive in. Lots of seals and penguins who live on land in water too are living on the edge. They're living on the edge. Living on the edge.
If it's the North Pole, it's Arctic. If it's the South Pole, Antarctic. Both poles have ice and snow, but a few things you should know. Polar bears and igloos, the Arctic. Seals and walruses, the Arctic. Owls and caribou live in the Arctic too. If you think it's cold in the Arctic, you're in for a surprise. It is cold in the Arctic, but the Antarctic's even colder. Seals and penguins, Antarctic. Not much else, Antarctic. Some scientists work there, but no one calls it home. If it's the North Pole, it's Arctic. If it's the South Pole, Antarctic. If it's the North Pole, it's Arctic. If it's the South Pole, Antarctic. Where can you find the wingless fly? The Antarctic.
Hey, life underwater is no snap either. Here's Todd strumming up the ocean song.
Have you ever looked at a wave and wondered what's going on below? There's a world you may never see, but you would like to know. Most of the world is underwater, and there's more to the sea than you see.
Hey, how about life in the dark? Lifestyle of the bat.
I'm your Science in the News reporter. Ow! Speaking to you from the depths of a pretty dark cave. I'm here today, to talk to some people who really live in the dark. Oh, I'm sorry, sir, I didn't see you there.
Not to worry, I just materialized.
Sir, could you give us a moment?
A moment, a century, eternity, but not now. I must be off. Night work, you know. Talk to my little friend, the bat, in there. Bye-bye.
He's weird.
Hi there, you seem to be a little in the dark. Can I help you?
Well, I hope so, little friend.
You know, you shouldn't be running around in the dark without sonar.
Probably so. When do you expect him?
Sonar, sir, is not a him or a her. Sonar consists of these little sound waves I send out.
I don't hear anything.
Ah, you don't, but I do. Let me demonstrate through the magic of television. Pretend these lines are sound waves. I send them out. And they bounce back off you, giving me a picture of you.
That's fantastic, isn't it, folks? But since I don't have sonar, what do you suggest I do?
Wait for Harvey. He'll be coming through with a guided tour. One other suggestion, though. I wouldn't step forward if I were you. It's a long way down.
Hey, newsflash, science music fans. Some animals are big and some animals are small. I'm not making this up here. You know what I mean. What I'm getting at is there's like a difference between big animals and small animals. And it's not just their size. They're like different, man. Like if a small animal were suddenly big, it just wouldn't work out right. Like if a flea were suddenly like as big as an elephant, it couldn't jump. Check it out. Elephants don't jump. You know what I mean.
Elephants don't jump, they're not built for that. 'Cause animals move, move, move in ways that work best for them. Some animals are built for walking, waddling, trotting, and running. Some are built for hopping, leaping, and jumping. Or sliding, or crawling, or inching along. All animals move, move, move in ways that work best for them. Elephants don't jump, they're not built for that. And that's why elephants don't jump.
Animal lifestyles.
Don't look now, but I think it's a giant ant.
If you could make an ant the size of an elephant, it would not be like the incredible monster you see in the movies. It would be lucky if it could even move. The skinny ant legs aren't strong enough for an elephant-sized beast. That's why elephants have short, thick legs. A giant ant would need help in walking. This poor giant would suffer from lack of oxygen. Regular-sized ants do not have lungs. They don't need them. But elephant-sized ants would have no way of getting air deep inside its new elephant-sized body. An ant has its skeleton on the outside, like a shell. It would have to be a lot stronger to hold this giant together. But even with crutches, the armor plating is so heavy that it couldn't stand up.
The ant, mighty insect or household pest. No matter which, they are found everywhere. Many ants live in the city, but even more live in the woods. Ants live in people's houses, under people's houses, in their own homes or anthills. They all have their jobs to do. The queen does nothing but lay the eggs. Egg after egg, egg after egg, egg after egg. Other ants feed the babies, while other ants go outside and bring back food for everybody. Some of the ants do nothing but fix up the house. Still, others keep little bugs like we keep cows and milk them, more or less. Some keep them just as pets like we keep dogs or cats. Some ants have wings, some don't. Some ants are really large. Others so small you can hardly recognize them. But even though the ant is no bigger than this, the ant is capable of enormous feats of strength. By working together, they can carry off things many, many times their own size.
Okay, cut. Let's get serious. We got a song coming up about a big no-joke situation. There are a lot of groovy animals out there that are about to leave the scene because there aren't enough of them to keep their species going. So we, meaning the Earth, we might lose them. Ever see a live dinosaur? You know what I mean.
The Bengal tiger, the whooping crane. In one way, they're the same. The sea turtle, the black rhino. orangutan, the manatee. Soon they could be history. The panda and the gorilla too. There's something about them that's sad but true. They're endangered, endangered. There aren't many still alive. Endangered, endangered. They're fighting to survive. The danger is these animals could disappear forever. The crocodiles you may never see, the humpback whale, the chimpanzee, the condor, the cheetah, the pampas deer. If things don't change, they'll disappear. They're endangered, endangered. They're fighting for their lives. Endangered, endangered. Before too long, they could be gone.
Okay, everybody, get ready for my favorite part of the show, animal impressions. Now, I'm very good at this. This is very subtle, so I'm coming in real close. Ready? Okay, here we go. Get it? Uncanny, huh? A cocker spaniel in a lighthouse. That's my favorite. Okay, here's one you guys and girls can do at home. Okay, here we go. Get it? A firefly.
Science salutes fireflies. Not flies at all, but shining members of the beetle family. They're little lanterns lit with chemical juices. They flicker on summer evenings a language of lights, a special code that only they can understand. The lady firefly, no lady at all, uses her gorgeous lantern to cast her alluring spell. Setting her sights on some bold male flyer, she tempts him to her side by blinking her buxom belly in time with his. But even then, her beetle babies on their way, she's not above this femme fatale, using her lights again. One male after another answers her call and becomes supper for the beetle woman.
This is a bowl of granola. Delicious. I bet you didn't know it, but I'm a very new age animal VJ. And after I finish the granola, I'm going to have a hot dog because I'm also a very hungry new age animal VJ. Next up is our total musical explanation of what animals eat what. Bon appetit, man.
Some animals eat plants. They're herbivores, herbivores.
Some animals eat meat. They're carnivores, carnivores.
Some animals eat both meat and plants. They're omnivores, omnivores. What do people have in common with skunks and raccoons, with bears and baboons? We are omnivores because we eat plants and meat. Herbivores eat plants. Carnivores eat meat. They eat meat, and omnivores eat it all.
chew side to side. Some animals chew up and down. What kind of animal are you? Why won't you tell me how you chew? And different teeth do different things. Some teeth are used for grinding. Some teeth are used for tearing, biting, smashing, crushing, cutting. Some animals chew side to side. Some animals chew up and down. And their teeth do different things. Teeth.
Yeah, we know they got all kinds of teeth. But you know what else they got? They got all kinds of eyes so they can see what they're going to sink their teeth into. And that's really where our last science classic comes into play. It's the big hit, Jeepers Creepers, performed by my very best friend, Mr. Leon Redbone. Hey, take it, Leon.
Jeepers Creepers, where'd you get those peepers? Jeepers Creepers, where'd you get those eyes? Gosh, oh, get up, how they get so lit up. Gosh, oh, get up, how they get that size. Golly gee, when you turn those heaters on, woe is me. Got to put my cheaters on. Jeepers Creepers, where'd you get those peepers? Oh, those weepers, how they hypnotize. Where'd you get those eyes? Jeepers Creepers, where'd you get those peepers? Jeepers Creepers, where'd you get those eyes? Gosh, oh, get up, how they get so lit up. Gosh, oh, get up, how they get that size. Jeepers Creepers, where'd you get those peepers? Oh, those weepers, how they hypnotize. Where'd you get those eyes? Get those eyes.